In my last video, number 9, I explained the origin of the word did and the red form ed ending. It's a good idea to understand why the red form is not really past at all, but only an emphatic form that stresses a fact. Did, you will recall, is actually related to the words deed and indeed, all three words simply meaning that something is considered to be true, whether in the past, present, or future. Today's video is about the way we use had with other red forms. The names present perfect tense and past perfect tense are useless terms that come from Latin. They don't help anyone to understand what the forms mean or how they are used. For this reason, I will not use them in this video. In video number 9, you saw my illustration for have and has with red forms. If we can add the word so and see the result of the action, then our choice of the have with a red form is most likely correct. Because red means something stops. It's a fact, after all. But the result of the fact is indicated by the blue form have or has, which continues non-stop. Number 1, did you see the manager? Number 2, have you seen the manager? The first example is a simple question about a fact. Did you see the manager? Yes or no? Is she tall or short? Young or old? Angry or smiling? The second sentence, have you seen the manager, means if you have seen her, you now have something important. So, A. Where is she? I'm looking for her. B. So, did you mention our problem to her? What was her answer? 3. Yes, she's in a bad temper, so we'd better stay out of her way today. There are any number of possibilities here, possible results. Keep in mind that the action of the red ed form is not important, but the result of that action is blue have, which keeps going until something new happens to change the situation. Now, my illustration of had with red forms looks like this. As you can see, there are 3 different times here. The time of speaking, which is blue, when we are recalling 2 red actions, which both stopped. So it's blue, red, and red again. This means we already had something before something else, and I am remembering this now. For this reason, there must always be 3 viewpoints. Now, that time, and before that time. Here are a few examples. Number 3. Mary was happy because John had remembered her birthday. Number 4. When he had spent all his savings, John moved back with his parents. Number 5. By the time they got him to the hospital, the man had died. In every example, the double red form with had remembered, had spent, had died, is the earliest action, followed by the simple red form was, moved, got. And finally, the speaker's viewpoint is last, although he or she is not mentioned at all. In example number 3, the word because tells us what made Mary so happy. In sentence 4, the word when indicates the time after which John moved back home. In example number 5, the phrase by the time means before they arrived at the hospital. The order of the cause and its effect is not important if we remember to use the had plus red form for the earliest action. Some students are confused because they think the had plus red form is something that happened a long, long time ago, as in these two examples. Number 6. Dinosaurs had walked the earth over 200 million years ago. Number 7. Dinosaurs walked the earth over 200 million years ago. Example 6 is a mistake because ago means before the time of speaking, and because there is no other red action mentioned after it, only example number 7 is correct without more context. Here are some more examples and different time expressions that are often used with a double red form with had. Number 8. The police did not leave until they had checked our passports. Number 9. The audience started clapping as soon as the concert had ended. Number 10. The thief had taken the woman's purse before she could react. Number 11. I lent him the book after I had read it. In all of these examples, one action happens before another, and the speaker is talking about it now, so there are 3 different times in each situation. Now, after teaching this had plus red form structure, I need to remind you that English speakers very often will simplify all of these sentences if the situations are clear. English speakers will say, for example, Mary was happy because John remembered her birthday. Number 4. When he spent all his savings, John moved back with his parents. Number 5. By the time they got him to the hospital, the man died. Number 8. The police did not leave until they checked our passports. Number 9. The audience started clapping as soon as the concert ended. The thief took the woman's purse before she could react. Number 11. I lent him the book after I read it. Why do English speakers often use the simple red form instead? Because there are time expressions in each sentence that tell the listener what happened first and what happened next. In other words, the double red form with had is necessary only if we must make it very clear which action preceded another. This structure with had plus another red form is not hard to understand, but English learners are often afraid to use it because they are not familiar with the irregular verbs in English. So, of course, you need to thoroughly memorize the changes for 100 of the most common irregular verbs. Once you have done so, this structure will be easy to use. To help you practice, we have made irregular verb exercises for English learners here. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more videos like this one.